Okay, next up we have WooCommerce, and WooCommerce is a free plugin by Woo Themes. And the way WooCommerce works is they give you the plugin free, and it's a very full-featured, very powerful, well-done plugin, except that it doesn't come with any support, and almost everybody, if you're going to use it, needs to end up buying an extension or two or three or four. And when you add those extensions, that's when you start paying them money. So when you buy those extensions, that does get you 1 year of support with them for those extensions, but there is no automatic support otherwise. Now they do have a fairly, or first let's say that both the plugin and their extensions can be used on as many sites as you wish. And there is no restriction on that, no upgrade restrictions, nothing like that. They do have a handful of free extensions that you can use to add a little bit of extra functionality to it. So if you look at their free extensions, you can change the product details up a little bit. There's actually there's a payment gateway available. You can archive products. You can have a little sold out products widget. There's a bunch of individual things. Somebody asked me about Bitcoin payments. That's a free add-on. And so there are a number of add-ons that are, or extensions that are free that you may find useful. There are also a very large number, the largest number of any of the other plugins, of paid extensions, which actually ends up making WooCommerce very full-featured. Probably, I don't think there's any question that it is the most full-featured plugin or shopping cart system for WordPress. It may not be as full-featured in some areas as WP Store is, but in terms of overall, it has the ability to have more features than anybody else does. And one of the reasons that's the case is because it has a very clean API that people can tie into and then add or create extensions that make that possible. So it's just a very full-featured shopping cart. Now, it also exists inside of a large ecosystem, both of themes that you can buy from WooCommerce, or from Woo Themes, and also these extensions that I've shown. I think if we just selected them all, I don't really know how many themes there are. How many extensions there are. Oh, there's nothing that searches, nothing that gets all those. But there are hundreds and hundreds of extensions available. Its biggest weakness really is it has fairly limited digital security. It does not have a system of encryption, and it does not have a system of connecting with essentially a closed Amazon bucket. And so the security for digital products with Woo is essentially security through obscurity. But there is no opportunity for you to have encrypted delivery of digital products. And I guess the second highest weakness of it is also one of its strengths, I suppose, but is that it's likely to be the highest cost choice. Especially if you're using Thesis 2, it's going to be the highest cost choice. But it's likely to be the highest cost choice because the chances are you're going to put together 4 or 5 extensions in order to accommodate everything you want to do. And at that time, by that point, you'll have spent anywhere between $150 and $500, depending upon what those extensions are. So somebody said they wanted me to teach this WooCommerce because they loved the idea of free, 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 free. And fair enough, it's definitely free, but most people are going to need to buy extensions for it in order to use it. Or in order to use it the way they want to use it.